Hello, how are you, Pisces? It's Lilou Jane and I'm here to do another reading for you. Oh my golly gosh, they're jumping out fast. I just did a whole pre-shuffle and it didn't do that. So, of course, if you know my readings, the guides are working with me and the guides and I are here to do a reading. They said, not just me, it's the guides and I. And they just threw these cards out and we've got energy work and we've got steady progress and we've got assertiveness. So we are doing this, starting our guided reading with the daily guidance from the Angels Oracle cards. And this is for your second video for February that we are putting out, but you can watch this. They said, mind you, you can look at this at any time. It is completely appropriate for you at any point in time. And whoever you are, you don't have to be Pisces for this to have something that will resonate with you, because we're all in the same community energy pool. Excuse me. Oh, it's a bit too hot. I will have to cool that down. Okay, but very nice and nice to have a cup of tea. Okay. There's nothing to worry about, Pisces. Nothing to worry about. Nothing at all. You're feeling stressed and not stressed as much. Uncertain of your path, possibly. Of your progress, of your levels of achievement, because that's just the adverse, anxious energy of the world coming to you. We want to remind you again that you are in an energy pool full of... The guides use very frank words nowadays. I think it's because humanity does. They said, energy pool full of crap. Crappy emotions, thoughts and feelings that are of no benefit to human progression. This is a very firm, no-nonsense energy coming through from the guides. They're like, that stuff is nothing to do with you and your progress and your movement forward. Nothing, it's not in any way an assessment of you, and you shouldn't let it become a lens through which you assess yourself. Whew, yes, very assertive. Giving and receiving. Allow yourself to give and receive, and wedding has come out. So steady progress with your relationship, your committed partner. Your energy work is about giving and receiving. So we have energy work as the key point card for this reading, and underneath it, giving and receiving. Assertiveness about the change of direction that you're taking. Oh yes, it's a very assertive energy coming through. Very no-nonsense, strong energy coming through. You want these two cards. You have new guides coming through to help you with your new direction. The new partner is a guide coming through. There's nothing to worry about. You have some new guides coming in to help you with your new progression levels, your new level of progress. You are upgrading, and we all are. Let's face it, this is just the nature of our everyday, is an upgrade. The sun is making it so. The sun, he's pouring out all this energy, which is molecular redevelopment, upgrading, expanding, vibrationally. The word lifting is, of course, too vague a word. Vibrationally recalibrating you and the whole planet. Notice the signs as they come in your energy work, and I think a lot of you are channels, spiritually gifted and at hearing, receiving, feeling, empathic in basic nature, and able to see through the veil of not knowing and perceiving and see some multiple layers of depth. Your life purpose has come under steady progress, wedding, which is a union of two souls joined in love. And your life purpose includes the simple act of being in a beautiful relationship. Doesn't have to be. We don't have to all be Gandhi to be influential on the planet's energetic system and how people are. It reminds me of a collective. It's a collective of energies. I often am reminded of the Star Trek movie with the Borg. Have you ever watched Star Trek and Star Wars and all that stuff? I'm a bit of a Trekkie. But the Borg, all in the collective mind energy field, in a collective mental place. The truth is, we all are already in a collective human, alive, awake, emotionally intact, individualized as individual units of the collective one. We are that. And what we do there in one, having a beautiful, healthy, loving relationship empowers the whole world to have a loving relationship, because you're putting that energy, you're putting that artistic expression of yourself energetically into the energy pool. It's your contribution. Yes, be honest with yourself. In your change of direction and your assertiveness, be assertive with you. Sometimes it's like the readings where I say you've got to love yourself first. You have to be assertive with yourself first. You have to be strong with yourself first, because there are some influential codings in the world which are influencing everybody, and you need to be able to weed them out and be discerning. Acceptance of your new partner is, so you're going to feel the new energy of your new guide. And this says, see yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. And it is absolutely dead set true. This is true. You inspire and lift everyone to their higher potential when you lift yourself. So your guide's here to help you lift to your higher potential. Your guide is here because you have a new potential verging. You're in a new potential. It's like I'm seeing a picture of a calf in a new pen ready to learn new things. Calf, why is it a calf? Probably they got me a picture of a calf because I have 3 calves in the paddock, new calves. And it's learning to be an individual, a new person, individual, standing and living in your own right, learning some new tricks, learning how to relate to people differently, and learning what's there for you. You've got to ask for what you want. Ask. Okay, in your energy world work. Now, in your energy world, even just being yourself on your own, just you living your life, that's energy work, and you're a contributor, a major contributor to the pool. Because you're so energetically fluid, you contribute more than people who are locked down and blocked. So just realize that. You only have to sneeze and you're doing more energetic contribution than people who are completely locked down and blocked. You only have to think about something and you automatically contribute more. So it doesn't take much to be a contributor. Everyone contributes something. You contribute heaps just by lifting your little finger, because you have so much energy in your little finger. That's why. So you are giving, receiving. You're having an interchange with the universe. It's coming and going. You're giving, it's receiving. Information is being given to the universe. It's getting information and being informed by you, and you are being informed by it. Now, when we say that, don't forget, there's an energy pool you're in full of people who are informing the universe that they are confused and they don't know what to do. And they feel crappy. They're like, I'm lost. Life's terrible. Doom and gloom. They're informing the universe of that. Well, how lovely. You're informing the universe that your little finger's got lots of lovely little sparkles flying out of it, and you're going to make the world lovely just by going wiggle, wiggle. So that's so silly, isn't it? But it's so true. It's true. So ask and direct your little pinky sparkly light energy. Ask and direct your fabulous energy into something that's pretty fabulous. Anything you do, basically, is going to be pretty fabulous, Pisces. Notice the signs as they come to you when the giving and receiving interchange is happening. Start to feel it. Start to be aware. You have the perceptive awareness ability in your guide Your guide is here to help you learn how to accept what's coming and see it and to perceive it. Remember, you don't have to leave. You don't have to become a monk on the hill in a cave, or a nun on the hill in a cave, giving up the entire universe. We're here to love. Love is the power that helps transform everybody else. We're here to put in the programming into the energy field of, yes, love, caring, patience, acceptance. And that's a powerful thing. If everybody had some of that, what kind of a world would we have? Pretty nice, pretty chilled. Opportunity to forgive, okay? You've got to always remember to forgive your partner and forgive yourself. In your relationship with your partner, you must forgive yourself and forgive your partner. And in doing so, you allow your partner to do the same, because you're so strongly and closely connected with each other that what you do, you give to your partner is inspired and freed up to give to you. And now you can reward yourself with just love. You reward yourself with this beautiful relationship. Reward yourself with success. Allow your assertiveness to bring that. It has to go underneath the opportunity to forgive. That card, that's it. It goes on the relationship column. Yes, it does. Now, assertiveness, change in direction, be honest with yourself. It's a blessing in disguise. Whatever's happening, the change in direction. Did I say change in relationship? In relation to where you're going and what you're doing. Your change in direction requires some assertiveness for yourself energetically, right? And when you're an assertive in that way and you're not wishy-washy, flippy, flappy, floppy, fishy, when you're not that, then the assertiveness gently washes over to your partner and everyone around you to make sure they give you space and don't try to pen you in or push you out of what is the right direction for you. But the assertiveness with yourself is what's needed to guide everyone else on how to relate to you. How you relate to yourself informs them how to relate to you as well. So, the assertiveness card. This situation can be healed gently with love. Yes, gentle assertiveness with yourself, firmly assuring yourself of what you're doing and where you're going and not letting yourself start to flounder. A little bit of self-control. Then you change your direction as it must. You know your inner guidance. Let your heart, which is your portal to the universe, connect to your brain and start taking the reins. That's going to get you in the right direction. Be honest with yourself, and that means, once again, heart. This one here is never honest with you. Just by itself, it's working with ego. Down here, we're working with heart. Then we're honest with a loving, gentle, kind, healing understanding and blessing in disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. We just haven't seen the fullness of it manifest out yet. It takes a little time. We're in the sluggy, gluggy, third density, slowpoke world. Innocence. Innocence is the key to this whole situation. Remember, your loving partner is just a person doing their best in a pretty mucky old soup of humanity, and they're doing their best. They truly love you. And you have to give them that knowledge and acceptance. Acceptance. And you have to understand that them loving you is a precious gem. I'm seeing a treasure chest full of gold. That's what it's worth to you, to be loved. Innocence is in you. Innocence is in them. All are innocent. That's what we must know. In their true essence, all are innocent. From their soul, they're innocent. This is a world of contrived, convoluted, persuasive mechanisms and programmings to make you decide to do things which aren't really true to your inner good, which aren't really what you would do, except that you are so persuaded into this contrived construct of our society. It's hard. It's a hard gig. But you can bring joy. innocence and be excited about it. Feel the joy. Get excited. Get excited about simple innocence. Get excited about, oh, that's okay. That's okay. I can be excited about that, yes. And let more love flow into you. Let more love just flow into your life and be that little angel blowing bubbles. Yes, 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 yes. Wow, we want to change, just quickly, we're going to change over to my mixed deck of the Mermaid Oracle and the, what do I call them? It's called the Gods and Titans. Macho deck and feminine, deep feminine wisdom mermaid deck. What a combination. What a combination. It's a great combination. The two decks are now married together, and it doesn't work for me if I separate them anymore because they like it like that. These two decks like to be together. When you have people represented in your decks, they actually represent people without third dimension density bodies. Woo! And out they come. We have Ra, power. There is a powerful energy of ecstasy as your potential. Yes, you have the power for ecstasy. Woo! Remember we said joy, ecstasy, and you need to keep balance. This is where the assertiveness comes in. You need to keep on a balance and be alert and be guarded against fear. Okay, this is puch, which is something to do with Maya deities. He represents fear, and here we have Vishnu, keeping your balance, being alert, being prepared. Balance is a balancing act. If you're on a tightrope, on a wire, and you're balancing, you absolutely would not do it without taking great care and attention. And we must have great care and attention to not fall into fear. But once again, here we are, receptivity, back to giving and receiving. Giving and receiving, receptivity. And this will say, allow yourself to receive and allow yourself to give. That's the balancing act. That's balance, and fear will fall away because fear is just a little blah, blah, blah bubble in our head, which is not real. It's pretend, and it just sort of like floats in and floats out. It's a construct of the ego, which is all head and no heart connection. That's why it isn't real. It's not coming from your center, cosmic center of you. You have a cosmic center. It's your heart. Yes, you do. It's a black hole of connective energy connecting you directly to the center of our galaxy. Isn't that an interesting and amazing detail? Hard to fathom, isn't it? Farewell to the moon. This is about appreciating and enjoying the lunar lights and cycles. In other words, cycles of life. Ups and downs. Let them come, let them go. And remember, there's never going to be a static moment that's always the same. Never. You like that one? Yes. Through all the ups and downs, let love. They said, let there be love. Let there be love. Because, my darlings, they said, because love is the antidote more powerful than fear. Love is more powerful than fear. And it is fear that might bring some derision into your relationship. Division and derision. That's a big word, derision, isn't it? We don't use it much, do we? Okay, wisdom. Very wise, very wise. Love brings wisdom. Right, Mark? Let's do a little bit more, and then I think we've pretty well said. Sacrifice, okay? We're going further. There are some sacrifices worth having and some that are not worth having. We're on a subject. Two sacrifice cards. Two sacrifice cards, one after the other. Right. Discovery. What's sacrifice about, you guys? Hey, you heroes, you gods, you mermaids. Don't sacrifice being your authentic self. Reclaim your authenticity. The Selkie and her skin has come out. This is about a being who is a half, if you can hear noise in the background, it's my dog. Half seal, half woman. In the ocean, she's a seal. On land, she can transform and look like a woman. So she can be disguised when needed. But she has her authenticity, which is the creature of the sea. Do not sacrifice your authenticity. The guidance is coming through strong, right? Your guidance is coming through strong. You need to be strong, and you must not sacrifice your authenticity. Yeah, the relationship's good. Relationship's lovely. It's a part of your life purpose, but we don't let it become interfering in your life purpose, because it doesn't need to. You have to be the guide here. You're the wisdom. You're the guide. You're the leader in a gentle, loving way. And then you will have fast progress. Atlantis has come out. Rapid development, excellence, and success. And that's where you're headed. But your authenticity is something that is absolutely not on the table. It's non-negotiable. It's an essence of you that needs to be respected and loved. Then Imrama, the wonder voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. You are quickly transforming now. You are quickly translating all the coding and geometry which is coming through the light programs. So as light and energy comes from the sun, light actually travels in geometric form, geometric patterns. Do you ever sit down quietly and close your eyes, and when you close your eyes you see geometric patterns? Has that ever happened for you? That's, if you do, then you are actually, your third eye is seeing the geometric patterning and coding of the light coming from the sun on that day or moment. And that is what's coming down, and you are soaking it up and assimilating it very quickly into your life's development and creation of your beautiful story of your life. I think that's what they're saying, and your authenticity is required, because in your authentic form, that's what you do. Oh gosh, yearning, longing for someone in your dream state. Yes, there's yearning and longing in your dream state. Yearning and longing, wanting in your fourth density, you want to, and you're receiving. So you're upgrading your fourth density, I feel, as well, is what I'm getting. Your fourth density is upgrading along with your third density. Thank heavens. The fourth density is more mucky than the third density, I find lately. And energy field adjustment, yes, aura cleansing and health. That's what's happening throughout. The energy cleansing and health is happening throughout your third density being into your fourth density being, and we're having a major clean out. A bit like a colonic cleansing. We're having inside and out. We are, all our energy fields are getting a clean out. That's the image they gave me. So there we go. That's what's happening. And this in your fourth density, sleeping, dreaming, imaginary space, it's being very wanting something more, needing more. And once again, we've got the cycles. This is a cyclic time. This is a cyclic time where there's an extreme amount, like there's highs and lows. So when the sun, I'm sorry to be muddled, I'm trying to impart to you a fifth dimensional channeling. In the cycles of the sun's delivery of upgrading codes which lift and lighten you and help you become more the full human that you are destined to be, there are highs and lows, ups and downs. It comes in waves. Now, waves, oscillating waves of energy. So everything is a spiral, in fact, but it is still oscillating as a wave. And when it comes down to the third density, it transforms into a particle. So science now has caught up with reality, and they have now realized and proven that wave energy forms a particle when somebody pays attention to it. And then when you're not looking, it turns back into a wave. Isn't that fascinating? You can look that up. It's a scientific experiments that have been reproduced over and over. So the wave energy comes through the sun and it hits us, and our entire intent, our being, which is an energetic being which continually carries intent, thought, feeling, and expectation, and hosting ideas, then the wave energy manifests when it hits us. So this comes in cycles. As the waves come in cycles, the delivery is also a wave cycle, just like the ocean has cycles of high tides and low tides. So twice we've had these cycles. Enjoy the cycles. Right now you're on the top of the peak of the wave. There's a lot of delivery going on. Now, you may feel uneasy in your fourth density, and you may feel a great yearning and a stimulation of a hunger happening in your fourth density in your dream times. But, and this is your energy field adjustment coming from the sun. Delivery from the sun. Thank you, sun. But it's not always easy, is it? Whoa. You wake up, you're like, oh gee, when you're aware of what's happening, I don't know, all this new upgrade stuff, all this changing of life, this life changing so quickly. Got to settle down and take a breath, and you got to keep it cool and be under control, keep your emotions under tabs. This is the magic of the Koalin Druth. Caution, secrecy, wary. Just keep it to yourself. Be cool, be calm, relax. Understand what's happening to you. Understand what's happening to you. Okay, you are in a process of development back to the fullness of you. We have been dumbed down a little bit over about 35 years, 1,000 years or so, but 12,000 years in particular. It wasn't like someone genetically manipulated us and we're stuck. All that happened was we got contrived and deceived and convinced, persuaded to believe stuff that we ourselves then disconnect parts of our DNA because of our beliefs. It's our belief that creates our DNA. And this, once again, has been scientifically proven. Isn't that lovely? What has been fighting us? It's the war energy has been put upon us, and that war energy is what caused us to shut down our potentials in our DNA. But that's okay, because we can just bring it all back again and accept these beautiful energy field adjustments, which allow our DNA to reconnect and thrive and flourish, because we're now perceiving and thinking and accepting more. And the chaos will come into order. The chaos and war that's affecting our planet, that's affecting us, because we're all in the one pool together, we're all in the one big pie. The chaos and the war, the chaos and the war, you saw them, didn't you? The chaos and the war are what we need to bring into adjustment. And on the bottom of the back is sleep. So in our sleep, we can adjust the chaos and the war energy, because that awful chaos and war energy, this very nice card, thank you, I have to show you. And we can turn this chaos and war energy into love. We can transform chaos and war into love. In our sleep, we can proliferate love over that, which makes our sleep time a bit of a nightmare for some people. Love. So practice during your waking, your third density, practice love. Practice your love. practice your love energy, your love thoughts, your love feelings, so that when you go to sleep, that habit can start to influence your fourth density version of yourself. And now we're going to draw just these last ones. Yes, they said divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, fortune, future fortunes. Yes, that's what we're saying. You can change your future fortune by embracing your love energy and putting it out there into your fourth density, because your fourth density is where all the action is really. All the action is in the fourth density. All the creation of war and chaos, confusion and fear is all happening in the fourth density. In the third density, we have now, in the fourth density, when we're awake, third density, when we're awake and the sun's shining on us, we get some relief because we're in the light. In the fourth density, when we're in bed asleep, that's when everybody's chaos is roaming the planet like little dark clouds of negative energy, and all the nightmares and all the wars and everything all comes into contact with our density and energy pool of the fourth density that we are all sharing. So you can actively replace that fourth density interaction with love. Isn't that the prettiest card? I love it. That's beautiful. Now, you can set yourself adrift in knowing, surrounding yourself and relax into and meditate into the love energy. And that is the powerhouse of transformation for our whole planet and your whole life and family. Letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time, allowing the love energy of the universe, which comes through your heart portal, to take charge. That's the higher force, the love energy of the universe, not this illusion that we are all being conned into manifesting and believing in. I think we have hit that all on the head. That nail's well and truly hit on the head. I think we've done well. I think we've got it out. I think that's enough for you to work with. You might have to listen to it again to get all of that. There's a few twists and angles, but the deep message is energy field adjustment of love. And you're the powerhouse to do it. You're the army of Pisces. The love army of Pisces, out there to, with her authenticity or his authenticity, to make the new energy field adjustment for the planet. Oh, isn't that exciting? All right. Thank you. You're so beautiful again. I just love doing your readings. They're just so inspiring. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching and being here to the end so I can thank you. Thank you for liking my videos. It makes me feel like you're with me here in this and you're giving me some feedback. And please feel free to give us some comments. Launch your comments into the comment section and share your wisdom and your inspiration and your gutsy, wonderful energy out there in those comments. Doesn't just all have to be me, does it? You're here with me now, and that's why we're in this together. Thank you so much. The guides say, the big key point here is assertiveness. Assertiveness, you warrior of love. Assertiveness is the key. Assertive of yourself over all these negative energies. I love you. And the guides love you. Okay, this is it. I'm going to go. Thank you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.